Happy Wednesday, everyone. Good evening. It's about 6:30 or so here. I have a giant storm picking up behind me. We got a really strong eastern bound wind. It's coming ripping through here. It's really nice. Took the heat of the day right away. We're out here in the Zuni waffle garden doing some harvesting. I have basil, a couple zucchinis, and some bell peppers. I'm gonna toss those to the neighbors away. I'm also decided to dry the basil because I don't know what else to do with it. So that's what we're doing with the basil. I wish I could send you the smell of the bag. This will be my second official basil harvest. I wish I liked pesto or knew some better pesto recipes, because to me it feels like such a waste to dry this out. It's so fresh and delicious smelling. But into the drying rack it goes. Well, we're here inside the nursery, and believe it or not, this herb drying rack is actually used for drying herbs. So I have here my first basil harvest. It's dry and ready to go, and I have this one ready to take this bag. So now, just transfer it over, grab the basil from top, put it in a little jar or something, dump the fresh basil in here, zip this up, and then wait for it to dry. Yeah, it looks like this one's been chomped on a little bit, although it probably wouldn't hurt anything at all. I'm just going to leave it out because it'd probably bug me to find that. There we go. The basil's hung, ready to be dried. Let's close this up. And then what I'll do is I'll open one beneath it, which will give me a place to go up here and do this. And I'll do this every couple days, actually every day in the beginning, to make sure they're evenly distributed and they're not too overlapped. And that's because in certain circumstances with certain herbs, they can be so wet that they'll mold. And this is for my own personal use and just experimentation, and so I'm not even going to sell this or do anything with it, except probably decor and have a smelly jar that smells like basil leaves. But you would normally dip all your leaves and wash them completely, right? Get all the sand off, the fine dirt, stuff like that. And so you would have a little washing station that you would then wring your basil out and drop it in here. And because of that, when the leaves overlap, it's possible to mold. So that's why you want to be able to do this, or make sure there's not too many leaves in one layer. Good to go. So here's what the dried basil looks like. It's been here about a week or so. You can see there, this one has the flower that's been dried on it. It still has a really strong smell, believe it or not. So now I guess people just pretty much crush this up and then toss the stems and eat it in their food or whatever. Italian seasoning, right? It's part of it. Awesome. Well, that's it for this evening. See you next time.